Afrobeat news. So one of the biggest concerts set to happen this year is set to happen on the 25th of December this year, right? Psquare Reactivated concert, Reactivated show is set to be one of the biggest concert ever, a blast. In fact, I've already estimated numbers in the past. I'm not going to try to do that today in this video. All I'm going to say is that 25th is a date that is set to happen no matter what. Now, you guys remember from my last video that I talked about Mr. P falling ill due to stress from rehearsing. He had a breakdown and he had to go and recuperate, and that was why they pushed the show from the 18th to the 25th. A couple of days ago, Mr. P actually made a video public on his Instagram page, and in that video we could see him rehearsing, which simply means that Mr. P is back on his feet. He's rested, he's back in full health, and I think he's ready to go. So 25th of December is set. Now, to those that are looking at, okay, what are we expecting from Psquare, right? Let me just remind you who these guys are. These guys are Psquare, one of the most influential artists of all time in Afrobeat music. These guys were able to reinvent Afrobeat music and made Afrobeat music what it is today. They have made hits upon hits, and these are some of the only artists, aside maybe Wizkid, Davido, and let me put Burna Boy on that list, right, that can perform from morning to night, hits after hit songs. And trust me, they can't do that because they have as much hits. With that said, where I think a Psquare is better than even like a Wizkid or Burna Boy or Davido is in their stagecraft and how seriously they take their stagecraft. To a lot of artists, what pretty much they have to just bother about is just about singing. So you sing well, you hit the right notes, you're on key, you're good to go. Psquare, that's not the only thing that they offer fans, right? They have to sing well, but aside from that, they have to also perform well. Now, performance with Psquare is not even just engaging with the crowd or even just maybe every once in a while do something outlandish. With Psquare, performing involves them literally doing a choreographed routine on stage, what we call breakdance. Now, these are some of the things that Psquare have incorporated in their stage performance, their stage craft for some of the longest of times. And even as we speak, no other artist in Africa, in African music history, does this. Like, Psquare are the only artist ever that take time to perform. Like, when I mean perform, they sing and they dance. They do things that no other artist is doing, and that's why Psquare is unique, and that's why their stage performance is something to look forward to. So on the 25th of December, guys, it is going to be a blast. It's going to be a time of our life because Psquare is coming back in full force. They're ready to go. World tour is loading. Psquare is back in session. It's going to be one of the most amazing experiences. With that said, let me talk about the lineup. Now, I thought Wizkid was part of the lineup for the 25th of December, but I'm getting information that Wizkid might not actually be on the lineup. The lineup that Mr. P dropped on his Instagram story involved people like Timaya, Flavor, Fino, and Ricardo Banks as well. Aside from those guys, I think there may be a couple of other artists, but those are the major four after Psquare. Now, okay, and Two-Face as well. Now, after Psquare, what other performances am I looking at for the Nines? Personally, I'm looking forward to Timaya's performance because Timaya has that energy, knows how to bring the energy on stage. So I'm looking forward to that. Aside from Timaya, I'm looking forward to Flavor as well. Flavor, the reason I'm looking forward to his performance is that Flavor really knows how to perform. This guy, I think is one of the few artists that actually prefers to use live band. So Flavor is one of those guys, one of those high life artists that would rather use like live band than to use a DJ on set. So and looking forward to Flavor's performance. 2Baba, to be honest, I don't really care about his performance. Now, I'm not saying that he's a bad performer. I'm just saying that, like, on a stage that has people like Psquare, Flavor, Timaya, I don't really care to see 2Baba, to be honest. Same thing with Ricardo Banks and as every other person on that list. My performances for the night would be to see Psquare perform. There may be Flavor, there may be Timaya. Then once that is done, I'm good. The rest can come perform and do their thing, but I don't care too much. Any which way, guys, the more you think about Psquare Reactivated concert coming up on the 25th of December, are you looking forward to it? And if you're looking forward to it, tell me why. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe as well as turn on post notification, and stay tuned for more Afrobeats related entertainment and gist coming at you. I'm out now, guys. Peace.